Okay, just got done at the gym, and one thing that I'm learning, I don't know, over like many years of following the Lord and having Him nudge my heart to do something and not doing it, I've learned to start doing it and start obeying. And honestly, most of the time, actually, I honestly can't think of a time that I've ever received like a rude response to what God had told me to do. So, for example, last week I shared about like God telling me to sit by a woman at the gym, and then telling me, I'm like, I don't know what to say to her, and He like gave me the words to say to like initiate conversation, blah blah blah. We enjoyed our conversation. I got to share Christ with her, etc., etc. This has happened to me in like the last couple of weeks. This happened at the beach. I'm gonna share that story another day, but not right now. That's a long one. But I was just in the gym, and I was finishing up my routine, whatever. And when I was done, I was about to walk out, and this girl and I caught eyes, and it just didn't like stop leaving my heart. And I was like, okay, Lord, I know this is you, because I catch eyes with people all the time at the gym. You know, you just like look at people and smile, whatever. But I was like, what am I even gonna say to her? And I felt the Lord was just like, just ask her, like, basically, see, these are the words that came to my mind, like ask her how you could pray for her. So I went over there like a creep, and I was like, I know I'm the weird person at the gym, like walking over here. I was like, but when we caught eyes a minute ago, I was like, I felt like the Lord, or that God was just like, hey, go ask her if there's anything that you can pray for her about. And her response was, nope, I'm okay, thank you. And I was like, yeah, no problem, have a good day, and then left. Did that make me feel awkward that she didn't receive it? Yes, it did make me feel very awkward. And did it make her feel awkward that I walked up on her? Yes. But as I was walking out, like processing this with the Lord, like, well, why did you have me do that? There's several reasons why He might have. I mean, one, for my own obedience and continue learning to obey Him. But two, because I don't know what kind of impact that actually made on her. She might have said no because she thought it was weird, but what if she was a prodigal daughter of someone's, and one day she's gonna look back and be like, I saw all these touch points where God sent someone. And or what if she is not a prodigal, okay? And what if she's just like a person out there, and she's, I don't know, whatever her life story is, who knows? The point is that her hearing that God had sent somebody to ask her if she needed prayer, I don't care if she rejected it or not, that's going to be meaningful to her. In Ezekiel, as I've been reading, I just noticed that the Lord keeps repeating that the world may know that I'm God, like that everyone may know that I am the Lord Yahweh. And if we as are the believers, the ones who are representing Yahweh before the world, the ones who are His hands and feet here in the world, if we're not obeying Him, how is the world going to know that He is the Lord? They're not going to see Him moving. They're not going to see Him working. They're not going to see His praises. They're not going to see that He cares about them unless we're doing His work that He's asked us to do. So, and I preach this just so much myself. This is literally what I have to preach to myself to get myself to obey, you know, because it's not fun to obey in those cold call situations, you know, like walking up to somebody, never having a relationship, never having a like conversation, never having a hello before, you know. And that's hard. It's hard. But anyways, you just never know what kind of impact you're gonna make and what God's gonna do with it now or later. And regardless of what that girl chooses ever down the road, what it did do, it was giving her an opportunity to experience that there's a true God out there who loved her, who was thinking about her. And that's important. And what if she was bitter against the church because church people are hypocrites? What she just experienced from me was that I cared and that I loved. That's encouraging to me. Like, I could be touching her on different levels that I just don't even know. And she maybe doesn't even realize yet. So anyways, as much as I hate obeying in these situations, it also is just like God's just, I guess, you know, He's overcoming the lies that want to come into my brain of like, well, that was pointless, or that was embarrassing, or that was weird, or, you know. No, he is reforming those thoughts to be the truth of impact, the truth of showing love, the truth of obedience, the truth that he is being proclaimed as Lord. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys.